For today's little adventure, we're going to walk to Cajon Bay, which is right behind me through the woods. I don't know if I'll survive the flies. I just had one fly in my mouth. Anyhow, this area is full of limestone. All the bedrock here is limestone. In fact, there's a cement plant just down the road with a large quarry. So there's some cool karst formations. There's sinkholes in the area, and actually there's a sinkhole right in the middle of the bay back here. And along the shoreline there's kind of like some little canyons, crevices, miniature canyons. I don't know what to call them, but I'll show you. As soon as you can see the water, which is right there through the woods, you just head off the trail. And here it is. See, there's a large piece of limestone that have collapsed. Just swallowed a bug. Love the moss growing and everything. That tree. The bottom rotted off, the tree's still standing. The water's right through there. you don't twist your ankle here. It's looking a little thick up there, so I think I'm gonna go back up to the trail. Right at the end of this trail is a pretty view of the bay. So I'm gonna speed up the film here and I'll see you at the end. This is Cajon Bay. I'm not sure how it got its name. I can't think of any other place around here with Spanish names. I looked up El Cajon and it means drawer or box. Not sure how that applies here unless this bay looked like a box or a drawer to somebody. So out in the middle, I think it's out that way, not completely sure, but there's a large sinkhole out there. I tried to get a picture of it. I went to the other side of the bay this morning and tried to get pictures of it from over there. I thought maybe we could see a dark spot, but I wasn't able to see it. It's really pretty over there. On the path there were dwarf lake irises, lots and lots of them. That's an endangered species. Just a little tiny iris. It's about, I don't know, 2 inches tall, 3 inches tall. Really pretty place. I was here probably 7 or 8 years ago with my kids and one of their friends, and this was all almost dry. The water level was way low at that time, and we were able to walk way out. It was a huge beach, and you could walk pretty much up to the sinkhole. You could see it real clearly. It was, dark water. But the water levels have come all way up since then. Right, time to head back. Okay, I'm on my way back, and this is between where I came out of the big crevice that I was walking down in and the bay. And you can see there's a little crevice here. I don't know if you can tell, but it follows up there. Hold on, I'll show you the other end of it. It's kind of along there, and then onto the other side of the trail. if you go up here, there's another one, and there's a little side trail with some interesting little stuff. That big rock up there is, I don't think that's from here. I think that's a quarry rock from the quarry down the road. Probably meant to keep trucks off the trail. But here there's a pretty deep hole. And on the other side, there's a little trail here, a little indentation there. Another really deep crevice. There's a couple more up here. Right there's one, and that kind of follows back through there. You can't really see it because there's a bunch of stuff over top of it. A little smaller one here. That might be the end of them. I'm sure there's more if you poked around the woods here. All right, heading back. As I'm heading back, I thought I'd tell you that the way I found this place was through geocaching with my daughter. I would have never known this place existed, except that she found a geocache near our house. So we came out here looking for it, and we found several really cool places like that. So if you've never heard of geocaching, look it up. It's kind of fun. Basically, you go on a website, and they give you the coordinates for a place. And a lot of times it's an interesting place, although not always. And then you get your phone or your GPS. We didn't have a phone at the time, and so we took a GPS with us, and you end up hiking through the woods. And then you find some sort of a hidden container. Might be like a plastic jar. Sometimes they're really tiny. A lot of times they're like a gallon jar, and there's usually a logbook inside, and you write your name in it. And then there's, I don't know, some sort of little trinkets in there. Might be McDonald's toys sort of things, and you can take something out, put something back in. If you tumble rocks like I do, it's kind of fun to put a rock in there because a lot of times the stuff in there is all soggy and gross, and you really don't want anything to do with it. But a rock doesn't really get soggy, so it's a nice thing to leave behind. Well, I made it back safely. I didn't get swallowed up by any sinkholes, so that's good. If you'd like to come here, I will leave directions in the description for how to get here. It's on North Point Road, not to be confused with North Point Shores Drive, which is another road that's very close by. Just go past the last house, and it's just past the last house on your right, and look for the gate behind me here. I'm not sure who owns this, but it seems to be public property. There's a DNR sign, and it says something about Friends of North Point Road. So somebody's taking care of it. So whoever that is, if you're watching this video, thank you. I enjoyed my walk there today, and I'll see you next time.